You know, we really were country before country was cool. I know there's a kind of a growing phenomenon in the culture, in black culture, for black cowboys, trail rides, and things like that. But I've always been privy to it myself. I mean, certain parts of Texas, that's always been a thing. It's like it's becoming, I guess, more popular mainstream than ever. But we've always been country. We've always been cowboys. Like this video, and see, trail rides have taken on a totally different life of its own. But I remember going on trail rides from way back whenever we would have family reunions or just any type of get-togethers in the country. A trail ride was common. Like that was something that we did. Like it was just, you know, it was just what we did. Now it's taking on a whole different life, which is good. It's got a lot more debaucherous and you know, commercialized and mainstreamed and popularized, and all the things that happens when the masses start to jump in on something. It can take a whole nother turn, become divert from its origins a bit, but the essence is still there. You know, the black country, like that's always been a thing. We've always been country. We've always been cowboys. That's never not been a thing. You know, this is a video I took in Gonzales, Texas, and this is their trail ride for I believe like their anniversary, town anniversary, or something like that. I used to run a route through when I was when I had a trucking business. I used to run a route through Gonzales every day, pretty much every day, and this is something I would witness. But my great grandpa, he pictured here, he was actually from Gonzales, so he was a cowboy, and he would be like in trail rides through the city. This is in Austin, outside of my right outside of my grandmother's house, going to Martin Luther King. And so he be in trail rides, horses. So I've been privy to that like all my life. Like it's all been part of my life. That's my great grandpa, my grandma's dad. He was a real live cowboy, man. He was on his ranch, horses, cows, all that, you know, hogs. It's always been a thing, man. So we always been cowboys. And I think it's interesting that now it's starting to take on a more popular reemergence in the culture. So I'm gonna play this little video, man. I haven't even watched it, so I just started watching it. I decided I want to make a reaction video to it because I've just noticed this phenomenon that's growing in the culture, and I'm all here. I'm here all for it, you know. And then with the music is a backdrop to it. That's really what I was something I wanted to highlight, is the music that goes along with the culture, the trail rides. How that's really taking on that's really starting to grow. And I called that, yeah, I mean, it don't mean nothing to nobody because I didn't have a platform at the time. I didn't have a leg to stand on. But those who know me personally in my circle know I called this years ago. I was like, the black cowboy, the black country, that Southern soul sound is really going to emerge in the next few years, and it has, and it still has a long way to go, but it's really taking on a whole new life. And I called it. It don't mean nothing to nobody, but I did. You know, I saw it coming. Let's play this video.
We started the country. We were country before country was cool.
That's a bar right there. We were country before country was cool, and that's a fact. That's a fact. So yeah, I remember being young and going to what do you call family reunions and just family gatherings in the summertime, and this would be the scene. This is what you would see. Usually somebody would have a truck with a trailer, and you get on that trailer like a hell bay, like a hell bay, a bay. What the fuck? What am I trying to say? Hay barrel trailer, and you get on. That was the thing. That was a trail ride that I grew up knowing about. You have a truck with a trailer of hay, bales of hay. You sit on top of the hay, and y'all ride like this. And some of the OGs, some of the horse riders would be there, and then mostly it was just you because we called it hay rides back then. More and trail rides, but also trail rides, hay rides, same things. That's what we would call them. So you get on, these trucks with a trailer, and usually it'd be bales of hay. That was like your seat. That's what you sat on. So it'd be a hay ride, and you ride through the country, you ride through the back roads, ride actually through the fields and stuff like that. Music playing, just your cousins, the grown folks doing their thing, young kids doing their thing. That's what it was. So yeah, we were country before country was cool, So anyway, let's play that. Columbus. Fun fact: my father actually used to pastor a church in Columbus, Texas. I know quite a few people. Well, I got contacts people in Columbus, Texas.
About building up the Black community today.
It's a passion that I have for the youth.
So we went to a 10-mile-long trail ride with more than 5,000 people to explore this often overlooked but growing. Kevin Turquie, aka Kevin Rodeo, is a professional truck driver in Houston. He keeps his horse Misty in a stable in the city, and most weekends takes her out on a trail ride. He's been doing it for 20 years.
It's like a release, a stress reliever, like going to the pool, going to the beach, but we're on horseback.
But trail rides actually began as a way to commemorate a journey that was anything but relaxing. More than a century ago, Black cowboys would join the weeks-long cattle drives, shepherding cows from Texas ranches to Midwestern railroads.
It's one of those heroic stories or romantic stories that people could regale their listeners with. You had to, worry about stampedes. You had to worry about crossing rivers. You had to worry about rustlers. It was a very big part of the economic growth of the United States in that era.
In fact, about a third of cowboys in the cattle industry's heyday were Black and Latino. But when you think of a cowboy, you're probably picturing this.
So they would often make the cowboys in the books and the movies white because a lot of white people would not go to see a movie or did not want to read a book about a Black cowboy.
Wow. See, so that's interesting, man. I knew that. And a lot of people don't know that. It's just obvious. The history, once you really get into it, that the cowboy culture does come from Black people. It comes from us. So I'm not gonna play the entire video. I'm just gonna kind of skip through this. I'm gonna link back to the content creator. Shout out to the content creator, and I'll let you watch this on your own. But I'm just gonna skip through it. I just really like the scenery, because this is this is an updated version of what's going on now. With the ATVs and things like that, and it's just really grown over the years. And then of course this is at the Creole portion of it. They're in East Texas, so I've never been to an East Texas trail ride, hay ride, whatever you want to call it. But East Texas, of course, being closer to Louisiana, I guess you can see that influence with the Zydeco. I'm not a big horse rider, even though I would like to try to get to that point at one point. At some time, I would like to get more into riding horses. But man, when I started seeing trail rides and stuff like that pop up, because I had forgot about them for years, or didn't really think about them for years, And once they started really popping up, and man, it really brought back a lot of memories and stuff like that. So it's something I would like to revisit from my childhood. But I want y'all to just describe y'all's experiences with trail rides, with hay rides, what you know about them, what you think about them. Just talk about them in the comments. Peace and blessings. Heart of Texas Media. Like, share, subscribe, do all that for me. I appreciate you.